Hey, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like this video, drop a comment down below. Let me know where y'all from, who you rocking with. Let's get right into this, man. So look, guys, that whole Ye interview, man, that Drink Champs and everything, they had to shut it down. Because I told y'all, man, I told y'all that they knew that there were certain things that they was going to ask him, but it's the type of responses that he gave made him that where they can't even put it on. Because at the end of the day, y'all got to realize that the whole Drink Champs and Nori in that Ye interview, like, they all do that show on Revolt, and Diddy owns Revolt. Like, if one thing you gotta understand is that the whole time that this Diddy and Ye beef has been going on, it's the fact that anytime the reason why even did the Drink Champs interviews because he knows that's Diddy's network. And so if he goes on there to like call him out on it, he knows Diddy's gonna hear it. He's gonna have to, like, he has to override it and let them get the green light whether they're gonna air the episode or not. And so basically they aired it and everything. And then once Diddy listened to it, he called Drink Champs' personal phone number. He called their managers up and he said, look, if you don't take that down, I'm shutting the lights off in the building and everything. Like, you guys are not coming into work tomorrow. Y'all basically better go ahead and just do your own thing. Start filling applications, man. And so the greediness, the guilt from all of that, because you know Diddy knows that whatever him and Kanye went through, like, he putting it on the forefront right now. And that's why they had to shut everything down. I'm talking like even the whole situation with Boosie coming on Drink Champs and him talking like he didn't even say some of the stuff that Ye was thinking that they had on their minds. Like the fact that you got to understand he's trying to persuade all these people. He tried to get basically a lot of the attention for his presidential run and everything like that. But in the meantime, y'all got to understand that, hey, Drink Champs entertained all that, man. Noriega and them, they entertained all of that, if you really think about it. Because they done invited the man and sat him down knowing damn well what he was going to say. And the whole type of, like, they gave him a 2-3 hours of uncut, unfiltered, like, boom, just go off. And the thing is that they let him ramble on for so long that it took him, like, he went through all the bad answers first, and then towards the second half of his rant, oh, he start to be like, okay, but if we come together and this and that, like, he doesn't fix his like what he's gonna make it sound good. He don't do that to the end. So in the beginning, it's just him going off. And Drink Champs didn't ask the right questions if you really get down to it. Like, they could have stopped him and said, okay, but what do you think about, they could have switched it up, switched topics, but they let the man go on a rant for so long that he just let anything come to his mind and just spit it out there. Like anything he had an issue with the last 15, 20 years, he literally came out and boom, put it all on the forefront. He was really only supposed to talk about the Adidas and the Kim situation, because the fact that Adidas and them broke up and now he threw all their shoes in the dumpster and set them on fire, like, he quit, you know what I mean? So they're not working together anymore. That was going to be the main discussion. But then the fact that he came out, told everybody about Diddy, how he called them the feds, even Meek Mill. Like, it's something about Meek Mill and Diddy that Kanye don't like. And it's the fact that they must have worked with some people to get some favors done. And I guess one of the objectives was to, like, mess with Ye or to, like, make it so he don't stay on the right course or whatever like that. Because, they try to all throw him off. They all tried to throw him off, man. It was everybody coming at him. And like one of the weeks, just a couple weeks ago, it was everybody. And then now you see how it had really built up so quickly. And so, they done got everybody to respond back to Kanye, pretty much make the beef like inflate so much to where now he's getting shut down by like every network. He's getting shut down by every business and stuff. Like even Balenciaga pulling the plug, Yeezy pulled the plug, Gap and them. Like, man, even the bank too. Like, I don't know. That's a crazy situation because if you really think about it, it's like, man, the whole thing sparked off of that interview and stuff. So it's like, should they have even aired the interview? Because they knew if they were going to pull the plug on it, why even put it out there? Because they really, the damage was done to Ye. Like, they're like, okay, well, Ye said this, we're going to put it out there so everybody hears him and hears his opinion. Because it's like, we don't want to make it seem like we're shutting him up and not air the interview, right? So when they aired the interview, they know all the stuff that he said in it and that it was going to make people upset and rub him the wrong way, get him all shut down and everything, right? And so, but they decided to put it out there anyways, knowing that it's probably going to ruin his reputation and it's going to, even Drink Champs takes a little bit of a hit from it. So it wasn't a smart decision for them to like actually even play the video or air it in the beginning in the first place. They could have cropped out and uploaded it as clips first and then like decided on a director's cut of the interview so that the parts where he goes crazy don't end up in there. That way some people still get an interview, like, because they want to hear what he has to say, you know what I mean? A lot of the fans and stuff. And so, man, from all that, they shouldn't have released it because now it did all the irreversible damage. You can't go and reverse none of this stuff. Like, the damage has been done. Ye has said what he said. He spoke out. Everybody shut him down now. It's some things that they're not going to accept no apologies. So should Drink Champs even have aired that interview? Like, that interview, they would have, if they would have sat down and listened to the whole thing first while they were doing the editing, they should have known that this isn't something we're going to air because it only took them 2 days for it to get taken off the whole platform. So if somebody could decide, like, within 24 to 48 hours that, no, we can't have this up no more, then it should have never got put up in the first place. And they knew that. So it was really like a play that was ran because they done tricked Kanye into coming and to go off and talk about everything, right? And, you know, knowing that he's going to go on a rant and he's going to start saying, like, radical stuff, right? He's going to start going crazy. Then they going to air it so that it basically, like, you know, it makes it so that he did it to himself, right? So they caught him going off, free, you know, saying all the speech, like, he's just, like, saying whatever he wants to say about anybody. Then they posted it knowing that that's going to get him knocked off. Because they knew the whole time that the interview, if it gets released, is going to make a reaction to where all the companies going to start dropping him. He's not going to be able to go and do business with here no more. No more partnership over here. Now he can't keep his money over there, and he's got to move his money over here. And so everything was really done to where when they released it, it was going to knock him off for sure. And then they just released it, and it did exactly what it did and knocked him off. Everybody gave the response. People started coming out and basically saying, we no longer with him. And now they removed the whole interview. And it's like back to, okay, now they done took down, like, Kanye got knocked off and everything, and now the interview's taken off. And so they got to clear the air now by posting some other person interview. And it's going to be interesting to see if they're going to get a part 2, part 3 interview from Kanye, because that's what they were talking about the whole time, is that how he was going to come back and talk about some of the extra stuff that is really like a whole nother story on itself. And so we're going to keep getting the updates on all that. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment down below, and I'm going to catch you on the next one.